Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We are revisiting a unique deck, a different version of a unique deck that I enjoyed playing quite a long while ago when I didn't have as many subs as I do now. So I want to get that. That deck back out there. It is the Selesnya Enchantment deck. Really, really like it. Powerful deck. This is my little bit modified version. I made that one probably just to the release of Zendikar Rises, and there was a few dupe cards in it that I didn't think were that good. And there's a few little tweaks that I could really get the power level up to where I wanted. You could even say I want to get the power level to over 9,000. So let's take a look here, guys. Selesnya Enchantment deck featuring Calix and the rest of the gang. We're going to be left enchanted. Just like the man from Hometown Hero said. If you get that deep cut, leave a comment. So, of course, as always, before we get started, I'll ask you, please, gently tap that subscribe button. Caress that like button for me. And you will be gaining access to a wonderful new world of Villainy and be informed whenever one of my decks comes out, but you will also be avoiding the terrible wrath of the like and subscribe, who will come after you and hunt you down and force you to press the subscribe button he carries. So watch out for him. You could also join us on our Twitch, twitch.tv/thatvillainj, for nightly streams of all these decks. And if you are so inclined, join us at the Villain's Lair Discord. Have a chat. Even challenge me to a game if you feel like it. So, all these perks are yours to claim. So, on to the deck now that we've got that business out of the way. What are we starting with? Alseid. Alseid of Life's Bounty. He is a nymph enchantment creature. He is a 1/1 lifelink 1-drop. Which is good in of itself, but he can also give somebody protection from color of your choice into the end of turn, which is even better, but he's also an enchantment, which will trigger all of our constellation and other important abilities that we have going on. So, he is definitely worth it. Karametra's Blessing. I don't see this one played much, but with an enchantment-heavy deck, we could play Ranger's Guile, or we could play Karametra's Blessing, which is basically Ranger's Guile, only a little bit more powerful. So, since almost everything's going to be enchanted or an enchantment creature, this one is going to be very useful. 2/2, hexproof and indestructible instant. Very nice. He works. All that glitters. Oof. Look at that fairy there. She has a lot of gold, more gold than she knows what to do with. And this will turn your creature into a powerhouse. Enchantments, enchantment creatures. We don't have very many artifacts on this one, but we will get this power out of control with these guys. You'll see what happens. Daxos. You know him. He's popular in Lifegain decks, but in this one, he's an enchantment creature, and he's gaining us a little bit of life. There's a little bit of a side Lifegain kind of mechanic going on here. Not very much, but he's a fun one to put in there just because our Devotional White's going to be pretty decent, and he also helps get Heliod out, definitely. So we don't mind him in the deck. He is a demigod. I don't usually like to put more than 2 of any kind of legendary thing in there, just for bloat. Griffin Aerie, like I said, we're going to be gaining some life. How much is to be determined, but I like this one because it creates flyers, and it's also a fairly cheap enchantment that can come out and trigger certain other enchantment constellation abilities and count as enchantment on the board. So with a lot of different things that we're doing, we can gain some life here. Not a crazy amount, but enough that we can start pushing out some Griffins and get this cheap enchantment on the board. So it kind of becomes a problem later on for people, but we can get that engine going. So we got a lot of options playing this one. Destiny Spinner, probably one of the best, most underrated green cards out there. I call it a blues bane. especially if you're playing Rogue Mill. This, oof. I got a guy earlier, he kept hitting me with Drown of the Lock. He did not get the message. Creatures and enchantment spells, that includes enchantment creatures, you control cannot be countered. Wow. No more Drown on the Lock. No more negate. No more rewind. None of that. She can also turn a land you control into an elemental creature with trample and haste until the end of turn, where X is the number of enchants you control. Wow. Very powerful. We're going to have a lot of enchantments on the board. She can really, really pick up the land and hurl it at somebody. So that's your finishing move there. She's also pretty cheap for an early blocker, a 2/3. She's a beefy sorceress there. I have one Wolfwillow Haven in here. It creates a little bit more green, and it creates an emergency wolf if you need it. It's an enchantment and kind of ramp as opposed to an instant or sorcery kind of ramp. It creates a little bit extra green mana. If you want to strip it out, go problem. If you want to bring it up, no problem either. Conclave Mentor. One of the few non-enchantment creatures or constellation cards we have, simply for the fact that she is going to give us life when she dies, and if 1/1 counters put on a creature, put that many 1/1 more. So this is a mechanic that can get out of control really, really fast. Unbelievably fast sometimes. So she is important, and she's a good 2/2 blocker, and she's a centaur, so that's weird. Banishing Light. When Banishing Light, exile target non-land permanent. Originally I had pacifism. I was getting Ugin a little bit too much. So Banishing Light will pretty much deal with anything. It's a little bit more expensive, but it will pretty much deal with anything, and it of course is an enchantment. If you really want to go expensive with it, we do have the alternative in the sideboard here for Elspeth Conquers Death. She's a little bit too rich for my blood as far as cost, so I don't really mess with her too much. Heliod. Indestructible God, a 3-drop, 5/5. Devotional White is 5. Daxos will help that. All these little guys will help that. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 target on, put a 1/1 counter on. So he works in Congress with Daxos very well. They work together with Conclave Mentor very well to put 2 1/1 counters on stuff. You can see where that's going. Very, very useful, and he gives stuff lifelink as well. Roiling Regrowth. This is the instant landfall that we have here. It's a little bit of ramp, which I rather like this card. Roiling Regrowth. It's the kind of ramp I can get behind. By throwing a mana away, we can gain 2 for next turn. So it's a bit of a gamble to go forward. If you don't like it, if you would rather put Wolfwillow Havens out, that's fine too. If you just want to use the enchantment route just to get green, this will also let you grab white. Setessan Champion. If there's one card that I can say in here that you should probably go 4 with, I didn't go 4 with her just because I wanted to kind of showcase and sample all the different cards and things. She has Constellation. Now we're getting into Constellations. So whenever an enchantment comes into the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on her and draw a card. Okay, so a lot of card control and 1/1 counters. Again, Conclave Mentor, 2 1/1 counters. And if we gain life, 2 more 1/1 counters. Okay, getting out of control. Another Constellation card here, Archon of Sun's Grace. You see him around lot, white decks, Orzhov decks, almost everywhere. Pegasus, flying, lifelink, 3/4 for a 4-drop would be good enough, but whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you can create a 2/2 white Pegasus token with flying, and Pegasus you control have lifelink. So again, they have lifelink. When they come into play, you'll gain 1 life if they have Daxos. And if you gain life, you Heliod 1/1 counter. And if you have Conclave Mentor, you put 2 1/1 counters. You're getting it. Felidar Retreat. Very powerful enchantment. Landfall. 2/2 white cat beast creature token. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those control gain vigilance into the end of turn. All those 2 things there. We have a few ways of triggering it. A little expensive, but also it can get out of control quick. Love her. This gross spider lady here. Arasta of the Endless Web. She's a legendary enchantment creature, so she will trigger Constellation. And whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, creates a 1/2 green spider token with reach. So, again, if Spider comes into play, you gain 1 life. If you gain 1 life, you put a 1/1 counter, blah, blah, blah. You get it. We're getting cascading effects here with all types of stuff. This is why this is so good against cards, blue decks, red decks, black decks, anything that requires a lot of instants or sorceries. We have a lot of stuff to do against that. So, Renata, equal to the Devotion in green. She is a legendary enchantment creature, so she counts as an enchantment. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter. I'm surprised I don't see her more, because she is very good. So an additional 1/1 with Conclave Mentor is a 2/2. If you gain life, it's going to be a 4/4. You're starting to see the effect now here. It's a knock-on effect. All right, Calix. Very, very good planeswalker. He does exactly what he promises. He is an enchantment puller. He will pull them out of your hand, and he will also return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield in case you're losing them. He also has a lovely exile feature that basically pins somebody else's permanent, target creature or enchantment, to an enchantment you control until that enchantment you control leaves the battlefield. So, very, very useful guy here. We are running 8 planes, 7 forest, 4 Branchloft Pathways, and 3 Fabled Passages to get that exactly what we need when we need it. That card that we need when we need it. Excuse me. And also trigger landfall a few more times if we want to. Little expensive, 2.6, a little bit heavier on the green, a little bit heavier on the white than the green. Plenty of creatures, few instants, 24 enchantments, more than creatures. 2 planeswalkers, plenty of land here. So the interesting thing about this is don't be fooled by the fact that we're so heavy on white, not to include green, because the most double specific mana cost cards we have are green. So you don't want to slack on the green too much. Don't overload on planes. Try to keep it a little even. We look at the alternate view here, and it's not really sitting anywhere. It's a pretty smooth ramp up from 1, 2, 3 to 4. So that's how it looks. So after a long explanation, why don't we get started right into a game, guys? All right, here we go. All right, so let's see if we can't get a good matchup here, guys. Let's see if we can't really do it. Rube Gumbo, 76. Old head like me, if 76 really is his age. Okay, so we do have some earlier plays here. Not great earlier plays. It's still a little expensive. The problem with paying... The reason I always tell you the cost of these decks... Slow decks just aren't viable. Okay, so I don't always play meta decks, but one of the meta things that I pretty much have to follow, no matter what, is that any kind of slow build, slow roll deck is just not going to work. It's just not. So this is an Azorius Denial. I'm fine with that, though. I'm fine with that, though. As we said, if we can get blue out... Oh, he played that way too early. Yeah, he should have waited until something more powerful came out. I've seen this deck a lot, this Azorius Denial, just exiling everything on the face of the earth. But he's kind of jumping the gun here. Yeah, it's a fairy. It's a fairy Azorius.
My skills are moving fast.
I don't know what you're thinking about, guy.
Time to improvise.
Get our Spectre back, and we're going to be able to double hit Felidar Retreat if he doesn't do something to it right now. But he kind of came out a little quick here. Let's see if he's got more answers. I don't know. He's drawing a card. He plays Seagate Reborn. He paid 3 life for it. So let's see if he's really doing... Okay, yeah, Shatter the Sky. I get that. Alright. So, we're going to play out Calix, Destiny's Hand.
Think fast.
+1.
Nothing to fear from me.
We will pull Heliod. Why not?
The stars
And then
will
we will
light
play
our
that.
way.
And then we'll put a White Cat Beast. I don't know if he has a good handle on us right now. He's kind of throwing stuff like crazy at us here. And I think that he'll probably run out of that. He wants to take 2 turns is what he wants. Let's see if he can get it off. Glass casket him. Unfortunately, he's going to run out of caskets because, basically, I mean, at the end of the day, here, he is going to, this is enchantment, this is an artifact. I'm going to generate creatures from Felidar Retreat, and he's just not going to have enough caskets for everybody, so... Creature phases out. Okay. Alright. So it phases out. He's not going to affect anything. We'll put cat tokens down. And we're going to look at the top cards. We're going to put down... We'll take Griffin Aerie.
I am blessed by Nyx.
Right. So, I think he's probably eventually going to run out of answers here. I would love to get a Destiny Spinner out so that counterspell is going to work. He's getting close to being able to... No, he actually spent 3, so... oh, he's shattered again. But that was phased out, so it doesn't matter. Excellent. So we're going to put 1/1 counters on everything. Okay, and then we're going to play Calix. Yeah, he's really... I had a feeling he was just going to run out of answers. Destiny Spinner.
Clothis, show me my...
Put her down. Okay. We're going to give him lifelink. And we're going to give... Alright. Next. You're going to hit him. He's probably going to phase him out. Either way, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, he's gonna phase him out. I figured he was, but that keeps him contained, and then we're gonna gain that life, which means that we're gonna push out Griffin Aerie. So there's, I mean, he can keep shattering, but Heliod's indestructible, and he's phased out, and we're gonna gain life, which he's just gonna eventually run out of tricks, and he can't work counterspell anymore unless he gets Destiny Spinner out of there. He has no hand size for the rest of the game, so this is kind of his last chance here because he's out of gas.
Think of something.
The game Rust having a resurgence. I don't know. I think some streamers are playing it. Okay, we're gonna put that in. 1/1 counter on everything, and then we're gonna. Banishing Light. Okay. Alright, just to flex. Just to flex. And he's gonna phase him out. So before he phases him out, we're going to give you lifelink, we're going to give you lifelink, and we're going to give you lifelink.
I've learned my lesson.
Perfect. We're all going to go in. Pop, pop, pop. And, yeah. I think a famous streamer, like a big-time streamer, just randomly did Rust and made some videos on it, and they got popular, and everybody trend chases. So, you know, I think that's probably what happened. All right, so good victory there. We're really set up to deal with the solutions we have for Azorius, especially blue, are extremely powerful. As you could see there, even throwing and exiling, we're just going to make it with Felidar Retreat, with indestructible creatures like Heliod, with the Lifegain, with Griffin Aerie. There's too many things for him to deal with. There's too many things he's got to exile or phase out. He's just not going to have enough resources to throw at us to try to slow us down. So, very successful game there. So, let's keep going. Don't really like this. No creatures. Mulligan. Yeah, I'll keep it. One of these Archons gotta go, though. I can play the Conclave Mentor and hopefully draw into something else, but it's a little slow. Ooh, it's a Golgari Death Touch. Golgari Death Touch, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. So, I think also the reason people are playing Rust is you can grief people on it, and that makes for good content. I think that people are just griefing people. Basically, because you can just like build bases and then just go in other people's bases and steal everything, do all kind of crazy shit like that. So, I mean, it's kind of a fun game to watch for that reason. You know? Grab bite, gain the life. Oof. We're back to normal here. He was a little premature on the rapid bite out. I probably waited on that one to see what else came out, like a Setessan Champion. Yeah, basically. I mean, that was kind of the attraction of Among Us. Ooh, rapid bite again. Okay. He's got an inexhaustible supply of those. We call that McBash style. Okay. Archon or Felidar? I have a feeling he's going to kill Archon again, but let's just do it. Be bold. Okay, so he didn't have anything there. No blocks. Yes, we'll take that damage. Right there. So we're going to put down Felidar. Trigger the chain reaction here by putting a 1/1 counter on that. And then we're going to go in and gain that life back and bring it back up. Alright, perfect. Gnarly Colony. He is having mana issues right now. I'm not worried about 2 damage. That is the last thing I'm worried about. Conclave Mentor. And then Heliod. Oh, look, we gained life. You can have it, and you can have it. Yeah, and he's done. He's done. Unless he has some sort of unknown card that can destroy everything. Alright, you're done because you're trouble, and you can eat it. The life I gain will only make me more powerful. And what we'll do there is put down Conclave Mentor. Tap out, man. Just know when you're beat, man. There's no shame in it, man. Can't win all the time. Uh-oh. Might have some salt roping here. We'll see. Might be a little salt roping. Beep up, boop. Oh yeah, let me get the. Oh, he's thinking. Okay, good game. Yeah, looks like I'm having eggs tomorrow, guys. Looks like I am having eggs tomorrow because I got a lot of salt. Oh yeah, it's gonna be real nice on my breakfast tomorrow, guy. I got hash browns and eggs, and I will take all the salt you got, my man. I'm gonna make jerky with it and be full for a week. That's my plan. Alright, next. Oh, man. Yep, we got jerky, scrambled eggs, hash browns, and corned beef. We're gonna make a whole hash out of this, as much salt as we got, and we'll have some left over. We'll have some left over too. I wish there was a salt report button. Fine, sir. You're being publicly shamed, my good man. You don't know that I'm recording this and it will end up in a video on the internet, and that your behavior is deplorable, and people will know about it, and it will be recorded throughout time and history as a salty, petty player. But that's okay with you. That's okay with you. You woke up this morning and said, I don't want to be a man. I want to be a child. And that's fine, you know. Manhood is, or womanhood, I'm not trying to shame. Adulthood is not for everybody. You know. That's why I like to pull out my phone with an idle game. Get a sponsor. I won't mention the name of the idle game that I play, the AFK game I play, until they give me money. Alright, so we got another victory, and we got a pile of salt for our breakfast tomorrow. So that's good. Overall, productive time there. Let's keep it going, though. Juggalorian, how you doing, man? Assuming you're not a bot, hello. Nice to meet you. Very smooth draw here. I like that. I like this one. Alright, planes. Okay. Mono white with red backs on it, so clearly this guy's not in money. So just kind of a mono white aggro, basically. So he can come in for 5. Oh, he's going to come in for 6. That's a bad boy right there. Alright, so I do got to leave a blocker up now. So yeah, just a mono white type thing here. Probably should have left a blocker up, but I'm being aggressive. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive. So yeah, he's gonna hit me for 6. I'm gonna be at 11 here. No attackers. Wow, he had 3 Luminarchs coming off the rip. Oof, there's not much can be done about that. 3 Luminarchs coming out at me. Daxos is doing his thing, man. Yikes. We will take the hit. We're gonna gain some life off this one. Yeah, 3 Luminarchs with no way to remove them is not a good look. It is not a good look. So we're gonna put down Felidar. Hopefully we can hold him off. If he's never gonna have any trample, we can hold him off with Felidar. He's gonna be a 3/3. And no attacks. Heliod coming out. Yeah, 3 Luminarchs is a tough hill to climb here, guys. That is a tough hill to climb. The only thing I can do is exile Daxos and then go in for a big hit. But 3 Luminarchs out the gate is a tough sell. Tough sell here. He doesn't have trample, which is good. Yeah, Daxos' peck is absolutely throbbing with power. Throbbing. I'm kind of upset that I actually said that, so ignore that I said that. Okay, so we want Conclave Mentor. Griffin Aerie. To create a cat beast. Okay, next. No attacks. Renata will keep safe here. Renata will keep safe. Let's see. Oof. Yeah, mono white. Mono white, he's just getting all the answers here. He's just getting all the answers. Oof. Yeah, he's gonna get crazy powerful here. He's gonna get a crazy amount of stuff here. He's gonna get another one. I wish he wasn't playing so slow. I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just... because he's making very slow moves here. Okay, so we can hit a double trigger here. Put a 1/1 counter on everybody. And then if we hit that again, we hit the woe again here. we can put another 1/1 counter on everybody. We all got vigilance, so we might as well fucking go nuts. Might as well go balls to the wall here. And try to rip him up. I know he's got a lot of life, but the smart thing to do is him to just take it. Smart thing to do, guys. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, now we're even again. Okay, now you're getting it. Hello, priest. Okay. It's not going to be powerful enough to bring in anybody except Daxos, and I'm just going to block him with the cat, because the cat is expendable. Yeah, without a Banishing Light or something crazy here, we're pretty much on a treadmill. I don't ever think I'm going to come up with anything that's going to be able to counter him right now, as far as that goes. Selesnya Champion is not going to cut it. Is not going to cut it. Okay. No attacks because I'll be exposed. Alright. No, don't send Daxos in. Beginning of your end step, you're going to gain a crazy amount there, 18. Unfortunately, I think we got to lose. I think Conclave Mentor is the guy to lose here. He's not an enchantment, so he's going to be up to 53. I'm going to be up to 21. He's going to gain the life. Yeah, we're just on a treadmill here. I'm going to call this one. Because, yeah, 3 Luminarchs coming out the gate was just way too much to deal with. Oh, yeah, so that's an enchantment. Well, I can put it on him. And he'll let me draw a card, and maybe I can draw something crazy with it. Nope, that's not it. He'll let me draw another card. Or she'll let me draw another card. It's Calix. Calix to the rescue. Maybe we can do something here, guys. Maybe we can claw our way back. If he doesn't kill that enchantment, then maybe the slimmest margin. But he's probably going to run at me and kill Calix. I would imagine. Oh, there's the 4th Luminarch. Yeah, that's a trifecta there. That's a brutal look. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can survive this onslaught. I'm gonna lose everybody. Who are you coming at? You coming at me directly? You're coming at me directly. Yeah, it's a full barbershop quartet. 13, I'm going to have to lose Renata. Setessan Champion is helping me draw cards. So I'm going to have to lose... Well, I actually don't. I could take the 14. And that's a life gain. So what would happen if I took the 14? I'm down to 8. So let's see if I can actually... 8 to 69, if I can pull off one of the greatest comebacks of all time. There is another Calix, which I do not need. But I can do this and double play him. I'm going to look. I'll take that.
Clothis,
this.
show me my path.
Yes, I want to play it. And choose the legendary that I wish to keep. I wish to keep him.
Unbalanced our world.
And I am going to pin her. Do that.
Punishment befitting of the
And then
crime.
I am going to play that on Selesnya Champion. And I'm going to be able to draw a card here. Oof. And I can do this. And then I can create a 2/2 white cat token beast. And I can do no attacks. I probably should have given everybody... Vigilance. Oh, he has another Steadfast Queen here. But I think I've got enough to block the majority of his incoming. If I can keep drawing enchantments and playing and card drawing, I might be able to claw my way back here in this epic battle. Doubtful, though. I don't know why he just put all of his eggs in one basket there, because now he can't attack with anything effective. He would better off be going in with something else. So he's going in whole hog on me. Okay, so that's not going to help. He's better off spreading them out. Spread them out. Don't go into one guy. That's the bad. Nope, don't go into one guy. I can focus on one. I can block one guy. Don't do that. Oh man, you could have won, bro. You could have spread it out and won. You could have spread it out and won, homeboy. You block him. You block him. And you block him. And I will take the rest. He's going to gain protection. Holding on by a thread here, folks. By an absolute thread. Felidar Retreat. Let's draw another card. So we know we're going to get some card draw. So let's get out Alseid. We're going to play Alseid. He's going to gain that. Okay, excellent. We can banish. Finally banish Heliod. Draw that. And then we can play Arasta of the Endless Web. We can draw that, and then we can play... then we can put down a Cat Beast. And then we can go next. And then we can say no attacks. End turn. We can lose Alseid to... Oh, okay. So, well, we're going to have to lose Alseid to whoever he tries to do here. White. Epic battle here. Epic battle here. This is why everybody needs a Shadow Spirit. Good call. Good call. Okay. So he's coming in with everybody. And he's going to gain 1,000,000 life. This is why everybody needs a trampler. Yeah, this is what helps trample here. Okay, so you're going to block that. You're going to block... who do I want to kill? Do I want to kill Linden or Luminarch? Luminarch needs to die, and you can die from that. And I will take a grand total of 3. Okay, so I'm going to put down Alseid. Drew a card. Okay, let me draw another one. That's nothing. So I'm going to put down Felidar Retreat. It's another one. And we're going to put that. We're going to put Cat Beast. We're going to put down Cat Beast. Okay. No attacks. End turn. I think we're dead anyways just on numbers. I think we're dead on numbers alone here. But very, very good fight. Very good fight. He could have won a few times over if he would have stopped stacking his counters and spread them out. Yeah, really needed those Griffins. So he's coming in. He's going to gain a crazy, crazy life. Resolve. More. Alright, pass. Fun game though. I'm not even mad at it. Him. Kill him with him. Kill him with him. And block him with him. I'm gonna be exactly oh, wait. I think I'll be at 1 life. Yeah, because I'm going to gain 1 life here. So I'm actually not going to die. Believe it or not. And I'm going to take out his Steadfast Queen. Oh, look at that. Alright, so... we gotta pull cards. Gotta pull enchantments. Arasta, we need you.
Look skyward.
Because we need enchantments. Renata, we need you because we need enchantments. Daxos, we need you because we need enchantments. And we need to put down... oh my god! Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. The 1 life scoop. That is perseverance. He knew what was coming. We had his ass at 1 life. I didn't hear no goddamn bell. That's what I said. I didn't hear no goddamn bell, man. You gotta keep fucking swinging. Oh, McBash with the hate right there, man. I bored him to death. Man, I was playing quick. Man. Gotta keep swinging, man. I didn't hear no bell, man. Gotta hit him with that uppercut. He keeps hitting you, man. That's a rope-a-dope right there, man. Woo-wee, yeah. Oh my god, I got enough. So hold on, let me get this dirt off my shoulder real quick, man. Oh man, I got enough salt for a week. My god, I could open up a pickling plant with so much salt. Dude had 80-something life. I had 1 life, and all the man in the world. Man, I'm gonna be watching that replay when I'm an old man. Oh, thank you, Astro, for the cheer, man. If anything deserved a cheer, that was it was that one. Ooh-wee. I hope it wasn't just because he desynced. I hope he saw what was going on there, man. that I was crawling myself out of that hole there, man. Skin of my teeth. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, if that ain't worth the price of admission, guys, I don't know what is. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. All right. Oh, man. Whew. I got chills. I got chills. Oh, somebody stop me. Okay, here we go. We're going back in again, man. I'd love to end it on that, but the video isn't long enough. So we're going to go back in. We're going to get a quick win. We're going to get that much closer to Diamond. And we're going to do our thing there, guys. Brutal, brutal win there. Hey, Mr. Iron Lich, thank you for the cheer, man. Oof, I hope people see this video, man. That was the hang. That was the absolute hang. Oh yeah, Tanuki, if you missed it, that was the epic battle right there, man. That was the bed. That was the thriller and vanilla, because we were both playing white. So that's what we'll call it. This is not actually a bad hand. I'm gonna have to play Fable Passage first, then I can get Conclave Mentors out. Oof. He saw what was happening. I was loading the board up with stuff. I was about to make that comeback, man. He didn't want a piece of that. Oof. Big oof. All right. And I appreciate everybody who kept the faith, too. Appreciate everybody who kept the faith. All right. Conclave Mentor. I gotta focus on what I'm doing now. Can't live in the past. Next one. This looks like a mill that is not working correctly, is what that looks like to me. And I don't have a mana, which is a problem. 38% of the mana. Essence Scatter. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we are set up to take on this guy. Because if we get the Destiny Spinner out, none of those counter spells work. So that's what we want. Midnight Clock. He's still going slow here. Wolf Haven Hollow. Do that. Pop. Okay. We can Banishing Light whatever crazy thing comes out now. You can play 5 mana for something. He's just gonna do that. That's weird. So Alseid. He's gonna counter that probably. Preemptively, he doesn't really need to, but he's got cards in his hand and he wants to play them. Yeah. That's why I threw Alseid out there, because I know he's counter spell happy, right? He's got an itchy trigger finger for counter spells. All right. What else we got? Hypnotic Sprite is in his hand. 2/1 flying. Frogify. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I really need a mana. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna bring out Daxos first to see if I can't draw more counter spells out. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. You gotta play sacrifices, guys. You gotta play sacrifices. And you're playing mono blue or mono red for that matter. Anything that he's gonna be able to do something crazy with. You gotta be able to play. Counter spells. There's Hypnotic Sprite. He is out of cards now, so this is when we hit him with the big boys. Alright, Archon. No, he was shooting him off. He was absolutely shooting him off. Going in with this one. Is he gonna block it? I'll gain the life. I don't really care. Frogify is just whatever. Okay, he didn't take it. So now with enchantments going in, I'm going to play Heliod. And that way I can get the 1/1 counters. He's almost there with his Midnight Clocks. Oh, he's there with his Midnight Clock. So he's going to shuffle and draw. I think he might be a day late and a dollar short on that. I don't know. I think he might be a little bit out of luck right now. So we're going to do Heliod. And we're going to go in. Yeah, he does. He does wish he could do that. Okay. And I'm going to spread out my counters. Alright. Whatever crazy monster he brings out, I'm going to Banishing Light it and hit him. So whatever crazy shit he comes playing right now, I'm going to Frogify him. That's why I spread out my counters. So Kiara has to see that. Perfect. So he thinks he's got me by the nuts here. He in fact does not. Because we're going to take out Kiara Best the Sea God. Oof. And we are going to go in with our Griffin. And now he cannot do that. That's what he was looking for. No, I needed the Sea God. I didn't need him to lock out all of my... I didn't need him to lock out everybody as a blocker. Yeah, because now he's in trouble. My turn. So now we go in with this guy now again. Might get counterspell, but I don't really care. Yeah, he's going to counter that. It's okay. He's going to go in with that. I should have probably given him lifelink, and so I could get the 1/1 counter on him, but I want to pull those counters out of my hand. If he doesn't have any bounce in this deck, he's pretty much done here. He needs some bounce. He needs to send some stuff back to my hand. That would be his best bet. Oh yeah, that's a good night, man. You got a little Jim Carrey, you got a little Jay Villain. He's gonna draw, but he's pretty much out of mana at this point. So ultimately, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna put this down. He's gonna Essence Scatter it. Okay, so I'm gonna activate that. And we're gonna put a 1/1 counter on that. So I don't know. I don't know where he goes from here, guys. Yeah, I think he's going to the scoop store right now. Get them raisins, man, because you've got 2 scoops. Yeah, he was banking on basically getting that Kiora Best the Sea God out and scoop where it is. Yeah, he needed some bounce in that deck. He was basically going for a Kiora Best the Sea God and going for the win. But if you... So the 8/8 monster is a problem, but it's not as bad as tapping all your creatures for 2 turns. So the 8/8 monster can just bash you and bash you and bash you. We're going to leave it there, guys. I don't think it's going to get much better than that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get much better than that, guys. That was a... Mono Blue has fallen off a cliff lately. Honestly, it has certainly diminished in quality. No doubt about that. But we're going to leave it there, guys. We're going to cut the video there. Epic battle. 1 life, comeback, counterpunching. Great to have you here, guys. You're missing out, guys. If you're not watching the stream, this is the stuff you're missing out. Got to make time for the stream, folks. Twitch.tv/thatvillainj. And until next time, I've been Jay Villain, and you guys have been great.